inspired you to make this mock, and what techniques did you use in this in this build?
The Umbara one, I didn't really use a lot of techniques. It was mostly trying to use the wedge plates. I have lots of the black wedge plates, especially these big ones from the Scarif set right there. I also wanted to use all the different colors, the translucent colors, the tire pieces, and of course the 212 and 501st Troopers.
And does this is this a scene from where like the clone troopers don't know who they're fighting or something like that?
Well, I was basing it off the scene where, you know, the 501st, they're on Umbara trying to defeat the Umbarans, and they end up accidentally firing into the 212, and the 212 do the same thing to them. So it's kind of that ambush type, mistaken ambush type scene.
Very nice. And did you take this from like the movie, not the movie, but the series, or from your imagination?
Well, I remember the scene from the movie, and I pre-built this a few months ago and improved it since then, but it was mainly creativity based on parts usage.
And where did you mostly get the figures?
So the 212 are obviously from the ATTE recently. The 501st are from 2 501st battle packs, and the ones in the middle are 501st that I got the Clone Army Customs 501st Recon helmets to make Recon Troopers.
That is very cool. Let's move on to the Geonosis mock.
All right.
So what kind of techniques did you use in this mock?
This one is more about plates again, but I tried to incorporate some freeform, a type of side freeform with the rockwork pieces I had on the sides and the mix of plates and studs and smooths.
And how did you make the effect of the little two hills on the different sides?
That was mainly plates and mixing together the colors and the parts.
And how did you make the sides so it looks like a freeform mock?
So as you can tell, I have a lot of these cheese slopes and double cheese slopes for getting the edges more smooth, and I used a lot of, like you see, rockwork pieces, some bigger slopes and stuff like that. It's mainly rockwork pieces, like I said, cheese slopes, and studs, and some smooths.
And how long did it take you to make this mock?
This one, I would say maybe 3 to 4 hours, considering, you know, the plating and applying all the textures and the colors and everything.
Okay, now let's move on the very last one.
So for the last one, it's for a collab for the Tales of the Galaxy. It takes place in Underworld of Courosount with a syndicate leader right there, as you can see. And it's an assassination attempt to take down this one syndicate, and there's 3 syndicates competing. 2 of them are allied together, and this one, as you can see, is the tougher one and the higher up one. So as you can see, we have the main character, Main, right here from one of the other syndicates, and he's coming in and basically with his soldiers right here, assassinating and killing all the guards and taking out the top priority of the assassination mission.
And how did you make the custom minifigures?
So they posted some images for the collab, and we were supposed to use the parts we had based off it. So a lot of it is mainly the brown Mandalorian battle pack, like bodies and arms, and then we have a lot of just plain pantses and heads and hairs and so on.
And then what kind of techniques did you use for the back of the mock?
So this part, I don't really know the name of the technique, but it's more about using these pieces to get that window frame type thing. And the rest is just details mainly, so.
Very nice. And why is there a porg inside of a can?
Well, that's a trophy that the syndicate leader has taken and is keeping since, you know, he likes his trophies.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, no problem.